Welcome to a new episode of A Journey with Joanna Marie, where passion and fashion lead to your ultimate success. I'm your host, Joanna Marie, and I'm so happy to inform you that we have just started a new season for our show. Thanks to you, our dear viewers, for all the support that you've given us in the past season. And to start a new season, I have invited a very special friend of mine. He is actually my business coach. He has helped me create my own training course, which I offered in 2021 and 2022 because it was the height of the pandemic. And because of him, I was able to really provide value to a lot of people through the use of affiliate marketing. He is also an online attraction marketing coach and considered as the mentor of all mentors. Welcome to the show, JP.
Thank you, Master Joanna, and thank you for having me here.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for saying yes right away, especially when you learn that our show is for the benefit of foundations and orphanages that we are actually supporting. So thank you so much.
Salamat din, salamat din.
Yeah. So Master JP, by the way guys, I fondly call him Master because he has really helped me a lot in terms of how I am supposed to create my course and how am I supposed to deliver it to a lot of people so that I can provide better value. So Master JP, can you please share a little bit about yourself? Who is JP Veneracion?
Opo, si JP Veneracion, isa po akong online attraction marketing coach. I've been doing this for more than 10 years na po.
Yes. When you say that you are an online attraction marketing coach, can you please share to everybody what does it mean? Specifically, ano po yung klase ng help that you provide to these coaches and digital creators as well?
Basically, online attraction marketing, it's about using the power of the internet para makakuha, maka-attract ng mga prospects, ng mga leads na mako-convert nila into sales clients or customers. So basically, ganun ginagawa ko. Hindi kasi ang digital marketing, mas kilala ngayon as digital marketing.
Yes, yes.
Though kami ang term namin before is online marketing or internet marketing. So basically, it's about attracting them. Hindi lang basta lang technicalities, marunong ka gumawa ng website, marunong ka mag-run ng ads, yung mga ganun. It's about the messaging. So kaya ko tinawag siya na online attraction marketing is para yung messaging natin is ma-attract yung tamang tao doon sa magiging offer natin using the power of the internet. Ayun.
Oh, that is so nice. Prior to becoming this coach, saan ka po nagsimula at paano ka po nag-transition? What made you decide that this is the kind of market and this is the kind of value that you want to provide to other people po?
Kaya ako napunta dito dahil isa akong struggling network marketer. Search ako sa internet, search ako ng mga trainings hanggang sa nakita ko, na-discover ko na meron palang online attraction marketing. It's a combination of online marketing and attraction marketing.
So it's two different things na pinagsama mo po.
Yeah, bali ang ginagawa natin is online marketing para makakuha ng tao from the internet. And the way mo silang kukunin is by attracting them. Kaya may attraction marketing naman.
Opo.
So yun, so napunta na ako doon. Sabi ko kung totoo to na instead na ako'y maghahabol sa mga tao, ako'y mag-i-invite, mag-reach out, mababaliktad daw. Sila daw may ma-attract ko, sila mag-reach out sa akin. So sabi ko kung totoo to, ito yung gusto kong gawin. Which is totoo nga. So pinag-aralan ko na siya hanggang sa ginagawa ko na siya, then meron akong na-attract na ibang mga networkers from different companies.
Nagpapaturo sila sa'yo? Nagpapatulong sila kung ano yung strategy?
Yes, kasi yung offer ko noon dati is kapag nag-join ka sa akin sa team ko, yun ang ituturo ko. Pero yung iba kasi, gusto matutunan pero ayaw mag-join sa akin kasi loyal sila sa company nila, which is I understand. So doon ako nagka-idea, pwede sila mag-enroll sa akin, turuan ko sila, kikita ako kahit di ko sila downline, natutulungan ko sila kahit di ko sila downline.
True, yes. So it's win-win.
It's a win-win situation.
Yes.
So doon nag-start. Hindi ko sinasadya but doon nag-start. So doon ko na-realize na may gift ako or sobrang nag-i-enjoy ako sa ginagawa ko. Na may tinuturuan ako, may nababago yung buhay. And at the same time, nako-compensate ako na maayos.
Yes.
So yeah, feeling ko ito na yung passion ko. Kaya for more than 10 years, ito na yung ginagawa
Doon ka na
ko.
tumutok.
Yes,
And that is so good because you finally found the one thing that you can be so passionate about and at the same time provide so much value to other people. I love what you said there na kahit hindi sila sumali at maging part ng organization ko or maging downline ko, I can still provide value to them. And you know, in a way, parang may business ako through them. And but at the same time, tinutulungan ko rin yung negosyo nila. Can you please share a little bit about this messaging na sinasabi mo po kanina?
So, when it comes to digital marketing, sa online marketing, kapag nagpo-promote tayo, it's not about just the technicalities na marunong dapat gumawa ng website, na mag-run ng ads, mag-edit ng videos, ng mga marketing graphics, images, yung mga gano'n. Okay yun, but hindi yun ang makaka-attract sa mga tao, hindi yun ang makaka-convince sa mga tao. It's of the message. So, what kind of message? It's emotional message. So, when we are marketing, kung gusto natin makuha yung attention ng mga tao, yung yes decision ng mga tao from the internet, kailangan makuha natin yung emotions nila.
So, it's either mapatawa mo sila, mapaiyak mo sila, mapagalit mo sila, tama po ba? Huwag naman sanang magalit, di ba? But parang invoking the emotions po talaga ng person habang binabasa nila and something na parang ako to
Yes, exactly.
Tama po ba? Okay.
In fact, dun sa formula na ginagamit ko, mga tinuturo ko sa mga nag-i-enroll sa akin sa VIP coaching ko, yung formula ng pagkukwento or yung framework ng pagkukwento, hindi lang yan basta dati ako mahirap, ngayon yumaman na, hindi lang basta gano'n, but yung sinasabi mo na emotional roller coaster. Yun, papatawanin mo sila, papaiyakin mo sila, maybe magalit daw hindi sa'yo, but sa sitwasyon mo, sa sitwasyon nyo, kasi makaka-relate sila. So, yun ang goal, is yung message mo, hindi lang logic na ang ganda ng products ko, ang ganda ng company namin, ng services ko, kundi yung emotions, magkwento tayo. Magkwento tayo para yung emotions nila, roller coaster, at the end, wow, ano nangyari? Whatever na sinasabi mo sa huli na whether click the link, the button, attend my webinar, attend my event, avail my program, yung gano'n, most likely gagawin nila kasi nakuha mo sila emotionally, nakuha mo yung trust nila, so therefore ikaw yung priority nila. Titingnan nila ngayon yung offer mo. At kapag maganda naman talaga yung offer mo, then most likely mag-yes sila.
So it's more like balancing. Is it like balancing po ba yung logical and yung emotional part of the person? Kasi, but ang una po nating ginagawa dito, pinofront muna po natin yung sa emotional side nila. And then sabi mo nga, syempre dapat maganda din talaga yung produkto or yung services na ino-offer natin. Otherwise, we're able to hook them to the story or, oy, gusto ko to tapos pagdating dun sa product or sa page na natin, seeing the services ay parang crappy. So, I'd rather not. So, it's always a combination pa rin talaga.
Yes, tama. Though mauuna dapat ang emotions. So, once nakuha mo sila emotionally, then that's the perfect time na kunin mo naman sila logically na, yes, ang ganda ng products mo, ang ganda ng company, ng services, whatever. Make sure din na maganda yung offer mo. Hindi lang basta, alam mo yun, sasabihin mo lang number 1 kayo, the best. So, kasi
para
lahat
makapagbenta lang.
Yes, lahat naman yun na sinasabi di ba? So, make sure na meron ding ibang klaseng, ibang way para ma-convince sila naman logically. Ngayon, nakuha mo na sila emotionally.
So, as a coach, Master JP, usually po, ano yung mga challenges na kinakaharap mo as a coach? And how are you, parang papaano mo po tinutulungan din yung sarili mo para, alam mo yun, go over this challenge and become a better coach din po para dun sa mga nagpapatulong sa'yo?
Well, ang isa sa mga challenges, which is I'm sure nararanasan nating lahat, yung mga bashers, yung mga trolls, yung mga
May bashers ka? Iba talaga pag artista
Sabi nga nila, kung wala kang ginagawa, kung walang nagbabash sa'yo, wala kang ginagawa.
Yes. Diba? Di ba yung sasabihan, pinupukol yung hitik na bunga. Tama po ba? Parang gano'n. Pakilagay na lang po sa comment kung ano yung meaning. Pero parang gano'n, di ba? Pupukulin ka lang kasi hitik na hitik ka sa bunga, sabi nga. And there are some people talaga na probably they don't want you to be like that. Kaya they rather na batuhin ka na lang nila.
Yes.
Oo.
Nung una, medyo na ano ko doon, parang loko to alam mo, parang napapa-react ako. But I realized eventually na hindi, insecure lang pala yung mga to.
Yes, yes.
So, hindi ko na lang sila patulan, and nung na-realize ko yun, at nung ginawa ko yun, hindi na ako pumapatol. As in, ganda ng takbo ng buhay. Ang sarap ng magpatakbo ng business, ang sarap mag-market, nung natutunan ko na alisin na yung worries sa iisipin na sasabihin ng iba.
So you concentrated on your own and the value that you can provide.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Sabi nga, di ba, parang what you focus on, you attract more.
Yes.
So if you focus your energy nga, because everything is energy, we both believe in that. We both believe in that, our dear audience. So ibig sabihin, if you keep on focusing your attention and all your energy sa mga bashers na to, huwag kang magugulat na one day na overpower na nila at mas marami na yung bashers mo rather than dun sa sumusuporta sa'yo, just because nga binigay mo sa kanila yung full attention mo.
Exactly.
So you actually switch it. But what was the process for you? If you can give one tip po to all our viewers right now, papaano ko ba isuswitch off to na hindi na ako magiging affected in a way from all these people saying, naysayers, ganyan?
Well, kailangan nyo talagang isipin na hindi naman sila magpapakain sa'yo, sa family mo.
Yes.
So, ano man yung opinion nila, opinion lang kasi yun eh. Opinion lang nila yun eh. So, ano man yung opinion nila, kung hindi magsusuporta sa'yo, wag mo lang pansinin. I mean, kahit patulan mo yon, hindi ka mananalo.
True. They will always find they will always find something to bash on, right?
And yeah, ano lang yon, tutuloy-tuloy lang yon. So let's say sa Facebook ads, mga comments, magkakaroon yun ng engagement na tinatawag, pero negative engagement. So masala kong bibigyan ni Facebook ng mga ganong klaseng tao hanggang sa dadami yung negative engagement.
True. Yes. Kasi 'di ba, parang sabi nga nila, ano yung term na parang regardless, negative or good or bad publicity, it's still a publicity.
Yes.
But in social media, it's so different because nga, the algorithm of that platform would decide for you now to give you more of this kind of people.
Yes.
Kasi nag-engage ka and you attract more of this. So ito talaga lalo ibabato sa'yo, which is dapat hindi.
Oo, exactly. So, depende rin dun sa sa market mo, sa niche mo. Yung mga ganon, yung mga content creator na nasa entertainment, yun, favorable sa kanila yun.
Yes, kasi it's still an engagement at the end of the day.
Oo, pero sa atin na nasa marketing, business, yung ganon, hindi favorable sa atin yun.
Yes. And Master JP, you have always been a lover of personal development or self-growth. Sabi mo nga, kaya mo na-discover yung online marketing because you had an opportunity to do some parang accountancy within yourself and na-realize mo na ako pala yung mali. What made you, parang ano po yung mga advantage for you that you are heavily investing in your own growth?
Ay, sobrang beneficial sa akin. Sobrang nagkaroon ako ng advantage sa iba kasi may value akong may offer. Dahil sa kaka-attend ko ng mga seminars, mga kaka-avail ko ng mga coaching program, training course. Sabi, nung nag-uumpisa ko, yung tao sa surroundings ko, JP, masyado kang uto-uto. Attend ka ng mga... Though hindi sinasabi yung direct, pero alam mo, feel mo yung energy na gano'n. Na masyado uto-uto si JP, bayad ng bayad sa mga seminars. Piniperahan ka lang yung mga yan. Pero yung ako that time, hindi ko talaga nakitang gano'n. Nakita ko na, yes, magbabayad ako, whatever the amount is, magbabayad ako, pero meron akong makukuha dito. Na eventually, mapapakinabangan ko. And yes, nangyari yung sa dami na nang ininvestan kong training course, seminars, mga ganon. I can say na tubong lugaw na ako.
So that's nice, right?
Yes.
I think the difference lies on the intention that you have.
Yes.
Kasi there are some people na nagiging seminarista sila. That's why the word seminarista nagkakaroon siya ng negative connotation in a way. It's because nga so many people, there are people na a-attend sila for the sake of attending. Not with the intention of picking something important from that na magagamit niya at na-apply and take action right away. So I think yun po yung naging difference mo from the other people na meron ka. Meron, right?
Yes.
Ayan. Master JP, another question that I have for you. Can you share a little, parang one or two life hacks that you have. So this life hacks po, what I meant by that is that this is something that you do on a regular or maybe daily basis that without you realizing it or probably na-realize mo later on na lang, ito pala yung mga bagay na nakakatulong sa akin to become the person that I am right now. Can you share, ano po yung life hacks mo? I'm sure, excited po sila matuto from you.
Yes. So, yung mga ginagawa ko yun, na-discover ko to before the pandemic. Buti na lang, before the pandemic, na-discover ko to, which is affirmation and meditation.
Yes.
Though before noon, nag-gaan into law of attraction na ako. Akala ko, ang dami ko alam sa law of attraction. But nung na-discover ko to, ang liit, ang konti lang pala ng alam ko sa law of attraction. Yung gano'n. So yeah, so ngayon, before the pandemic, hanggang ngayon, which kaninang umaga, paggising ko, gagawin ko affirmation. Then after ko mag-affirmation, magme-meditate ako.
Yes.
Dahil sa akin, before the pandemic, yung business ko bagsak. Ang daming ups and downs eh, but that time, bagsak. 2 months, 3 months before the pandemic, na-discover ko nga ang meditation. Dun umano yung business ko.
Bumulusok, yes.
Because of meditation. Dahil with meditation, ikaw ang makaka-realize ng mga answers dun sa question mo.
Because it's always within you.
Yes.
Right? And this is your way of connecting to your higher self.
Yes,
tawag
exactly.
natin.
So for me, ang meditation is lifesaver. Hindi lang life-changing, kundi lifesaver. Kaya, yeah. Affirmation and meditation, to the point yung meditation, pinatattoo ko na siya. Hindi ko lang mapapakita, pero pinatattoo ko na siya.
Pero ang ganda ng tattoo niya, guys.
Thank you.
Kakaiba po yung tattoo ni Master JP. Kasi kapag nakita niyo po, yung tattoo niya, parang andito yung... usually kasi when we see something, you're seeing it in the perspective of the person looking. Papakita mo. So, ma-appreciate mo kagad siya. Okay, kasi nandito yung, kunwari po tao, nandito yung head, nandito yung paa, which is the normal. For Master JP po, baliktad. Nandito po yung ulo, nandito po yung paa. The purpose and the reason that he actually did it, it's because it's for his reminder.
Yes.
So yun po, reminding himself na these are the things that I have to do and this is who I am. So which is good. First time ko po nakakita ng ganong tattoo yung baliktad. Kasi nga, the tattoo is not to be an aesthetic part of your body, but rather a reminder of your own, spirituality in a way. Tama po ba?
Yes, exactly. Ganun nangyari. Kaya ngayong tattoo artist, parang, baliktad?
Oo.
Sige, pero buo na lang din siya, nandun na kami. So yeah, very challenging para sa kanya. First time daw niyang ginawa yun.
So parang in-imagine ko paano nga niya din.
Oo nga, sobra. But yeah, ang galing pa rin niya. And ang nakakatuwa, siya, into spirituality rin. Kaya nag-connect kami.
Yes. Okay. Another question that I have for you, Master JP, is about your fashion or your style naman. Because I've always believed, that's why the show is all about the passion and the fashion of our guests po. I always believe yung how we carry ourselves and even the way we dress po contributes to a lot of our success. Okay? So, for you, Master JP, how do you see fashion? And ano po yung nako-contribute nito at naitutulong po nito para po sa success mo? As a person or even as a coach or entrepreneur?
Well, pagdating sa fashion, sa akin as long as komportable ako at presentable ako, go ako doon.
Yes.
So, lalo na sa ginagawa ko, laging may mga kausap ako, ibang tao, mga clients, mga kino-close na deal, yung gano'n. So, kailangan maging presentable. Kaya, basically, yun yung conscious decision ko para suotin yung mga ganito is para maging presentable. And because of that, nakukuha ko yung tiwala ng mga tao, ng mga clients, so naku-close ko yung deal. So,
because I think, sabi nga sa survey, more than 70% of the world are visual people.
Yes, exactly.
So, usually, we make the decision about this person within the 3 seconds. Pagkakita natin, nagkakaroon na kagad tayo ng opinion na, okay, itong si JP, ganito siyang klaseng tao. Just by looking at how you are dressing up or paano mo pine-present yung sarili mo. So that's why the way you clothe yourself is so important kasi nakakatulong siya.
Yes, sobra. Lalo na ako, online marketer, di ba? So, lagi akong nasa Zoom, nasa video conference, gano'n. So I'll make sure kung ano yung nakikita yung camera, maayos. Okay lang naka-shorts ako. Basta yung taas maayos.
But lagi ka naman maayos even sa mga Zoom calls or coaching calls
Ay,
natin.
thank you.
You know what, Master JP, I want to ask you a lot of question pa. I'm sure our viewers as well, sobrang dami pa nilang gustong matutunan. However, limited po kasi yung time natin. So maybe in the near future, pwede ka po naming ma-invite ulit.
Ay, syempre naman. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Master JP, for sharing all your wisdom and your insights. Sa sobrang iksing oras na we have, I actually learned a lot once again from you. Hindi talaga ako nagkamali na isa ka sa mga gawin kong master or coaches sa business ko. And to you, our dear viewers, I hope that you picked up something from this conversation with JP Veneracion na magagamit din po ninyo in your own journey to success. And this episode is for the benefit of Friends for Love Charity Inc. This is our second time supporting them. And thank you so much po, Miss Marga, and to the rest of the Friends for Love Charity Inc. for allowing our show to support your cause. I also want to thank all our sponsors today, most especially to Sam Chic for my dress and also Lance for my hair and makeup. I also want to thank Mabuhay PH Digital Network and Lordus Enterprises and the rest of our sponsors.
Special thanks to the following: Friends for Love Charities Incorporated, Sam Chic, Something Chic, Something Unique, Lordus Enterprises, Lance Hair and Makeup Studio, Mabuhay PH Digital Network.
Thank you once again to you, our dear viewers, for staying with us throughout this episode. Always remember, you are beautifully and fantabulously created for a purpose. So always smile, and I'll see you next week. Bye!